Most flower beds promise beauty but end in frustration. They start off looking great, but soon they collapse, drain poorly, or turn into a tangled mess. You spend good money expecting a gorgeous garden, only to feel let down. Sound familiar? Well, here are 5 flower beds that actually solve these problems. You'll find links to each one in the description. Let's dive in. Kicking things off at number 5, the Evelin Galvanized Raised Garden Bed is a refreshingly practical pick. This rectangular planter is built from galvanized steel, which isn't just for show. It actually resists rust and harsh weather like a champ. You'll find it in multiple sizes and colors, so you can match it to your garden's vibe without sacrificing function. Now here's where it gets interesting: the open bottom design. That feature allows roots to grow deep into the native soil, creating a more natural and healthy root system. Plus, the raised height improves drainage and helps prevent compacted soil, which is a game changer if you've struggled with soggy roots or stunted growth. When it comes to setup, Evelin's got your back. The panels snap together with minimal tools and 0 construction headaches. It's perfect if you're just starting out and don't want to spend the weekend figuring out power tools. Something else to appreciate: it's much easier to manage than traditional beds. That physical boundary helps stop weed spread and keeps your layout neat. You'll spend less time fighting with garden chaos and more time enjoying your blooms. Things to consider: this model does stick to the basics. It doesn't have the bells and whistles of pricier kits. A few users mention the steel edges can be a little sharp, so gloves during assembly are smart. And if you're planning major garden upgrades later, the fixed shape and moderate height might feel a little restrictive. Coming in at number 4, the Sacia Metal Raised Garden Bed delivers serious strength with a design that's built to last. If you've ever dealt with flimsy beds that buckle or rust way too soon, this one's gonna feel like a major relief. It features reinforced support rods and thickened edges that not only boost durability, but also make it safer to handle during setup. What caught my attention is the corrugated metal construction, not just for looks, but for function. It holds shape incredibly well, even after a full season of rain, heat, and soil pressure. And thanks to the open base design, your soil stays healthy and drains properly, giving your plants room to breathe and root space to thrive. Gardeners really seem to appreciate the roomy layout and heavy-duty feel. Most say the setup is doable even for beginners, though a few point out small misalignments during assembly. And yes, the 1-year warranty gives some peace of mind, even if it's not as long as others in the same category. If you're planting flowers, herbs, or veggies, this bed handles the variety with ease. Plus, its clean, corrugated finish blends nicely into both modern and rustic backyards without standing out awkwardly or looking too industrial. Things to consider: some buyers mentioned slight inconsistencies in how well the pieces fit together, hinting at manufacturing variation. The shorter warranty may also be a drawback if you're hoping for long-term protection. And if modular expansion is important to your setup, this bed might feel limiting down the road. Coming in at number 3, the Heise modular system really turns heads with its impressive 9-in-1 configuration options. Curious how it works? You can build layouts ranging from standard rectangles to creative curves, perfect for tricky corners or adding a custom touch to your garden space. Safety's a big win here. The oval-shaped panels and smooth, rounded edges mean no more painful bumps or scratched-up arms while planting or pruning. And let's talk durability. The galvanized steel stands strong against rust, mildew, and UV exposure, giving you long-lasting performance through all seasons. Now, here's where it gets exciting. This modular setup lets you start small and expand as your garden grows. Whether you're just experimenting or planning a complete backyard transformation, the panels come apart and reconnect with surprising ease. It's a flexible option if you like switching things up or might move homes in the future. What I love most is how it empowers people who don't have their final garden plan figured out yet. With all the layout possibilities, you're not locked into one shape, so you can explore different designs and find what really works for your space. Things to consider: with so many parts, there are naturally more joints that could loosen over time. Assembly takes a little more effort than fixed-shape beds, and while you gain flexibility, you sacrifice the structural simplicity of a one-piece frame. Tried the Heise system? Planning to? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Your experience might help someone design their dream garden. Taking the number 2 spot, Vego Garden really steps it up with its VZ 2.0 modular system. And trust me, this one's built with serious gardeners in mind. At 17 inches tall, it offers deep root space and saves your back during long gardening sessions. If you've ever crouched for hours just to weed or plant, you know how valuable that extra height is. Here's something that caught my attention: the material. Vego uses alu zinc coating, which they say lasts 3 to 7 times longer than standard galvanized steel. That, paired with USDA certified food-safe paint, gives you peace of mind about both durability and safety. And since it has an oval shape and soft rubber safety strips, it's much safer to work around. No more sharp edges catching you off guard. They also advertise an impressive 20-year lifespan. That's a bold promise, and while it sounds amazing, we'll have to see how it holds up in real-world conditions. That said, customers consistently praise the simple assembly process and love the flexibility of the modular layout. If you're planning a garden that's going to grow with you over the years, this one offers both comfort and quality. It's especially helpful for older gardeners or anyone with joint pain who needs that extra height. Things to consider: all these premium features come with a higher price, so it may not be ideal for tight budgets. And while the 20-year durability sounds great, we'll need more real-world time to verify it. Also, the 17-inch height, though excellent for some, may feel like too much for certain low-profile plants or compact garden setups. Taking the top spot, the Humphery galvanized steel raised garden bed brings together smart functionality and a design that truly stands out. Tired of bland-looking beds that do the job but don't look the part? This one features a grooved fencing detail that adds a refined, decorative touch, perfect for front yards or anywhere you want your garden to shine. The light teal finish really makes it pop, a refreshing upgrade from typical dull metal. Plus, the spacious rectangular frame gives you plenty of room to plant herbs, vegetables, or vibrant flower arrangements. Built with galvanized steel and rust-resistant coating, it's designed to hold up well through all kinds of weather without losing its charm. What I love is how lightweight it is. If you want to shift your layout next season or make room for something new, it's actually doable without heavy lifting. And like other quality options, it has an open bottom design, which supports natural drainage and healthy root growth. Gardeners consistently rave about how easy it is to assemble and how it elevates the overall look of their space. It fits comfortably in most yards, not too big, not too small, and nails that sweet spot between beauty, utility, and value. Things to consider: a few users mention sharp edges, so wearing gloves during setup is a smart move. The lighter build makes it portable, but it may not feel as sturdy as some heavier-duty models. Also, while the teal finish is beautiful, it might fade faster than plain metal over long-term exposure. If this helped you choose the perfect raised garden bed for your flower displays, drop a comment below. We'd love to hear what you're planting this season. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and check the description for links to all these products. Thanks for watching.